for game number 3. Why am I so hyped?
I don't know, but you know who's hyped? I think Station 751 should be
hype.
But as far as hype is concerned, we saw Team Veteran always being that very aggressive team.
Yes.
And for the past 2 games, they had the control of the early game for sure.
Yeah.
The first game did not go in their favor because they lost control of the game. Second game, they kept on their aggressiveness. They kept on their brute force approach to the game. And they eventually won it. But all things considered, I think Station 7, I think Team's Veteran, they have to, tone it down a little bit. They were being really aggressive. They can lose games for sure. They have to be very careful.
Well, of course, man, if you're in the situation of Team Veteran, having that kind of lead into the game, you will, of course, do those kinds of risky plays. But again, there is the term risky onto it. So, like what you've said, they need to be very careful on doing those type of plays. But of course, let's move on. Let's go into the third game. Of course, shout out. So let me just shout out MET for organizing this event, and of course to Esports Mogul and to Minaski TV and to our production team here into the studio. Thank you so much for helping us in bringing this game. And for those international viewers, welcome to the PH, as we are bringing to you the fourth
third month.
This is the fourth month, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure?
Yeah, this is
the
the fourth month of the Mogul tournament. Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm right on this. I'm right on this. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'm positive.
All right. Well, if you're sure, I don't know if the Dodo client's sure. Well, you guys aren't seeing right now, but
the heroes.
The heroes, they're all Rikis right now.
This is a bug. It's a bug.
It's a Wind Ranger, Phantom Lancer, Lion Pick, 751. PL, of course, the second pick from 751, and Veteran obliged with a pick a counter, which is their shaker, and they will double down on countering this Phantom Lancer by putting up a Sven. Again, the Sven for sure deals really well versus the Phantom Lancer because of the cleave.
Uncle Sven is here.
Yeah, and it's normal for people to think about this Sven being the counter to the Phantom Lancer because of the cleave, but I think the nail to the coffin versus the Phantom Lancer is the war cry. Applying that bonus armor to all of your teammates and yourself means that this Phantom Lancer's damage is negated almost totally because of how much armor that you have because of this Sven.
But man, Station 751 will also rely on their early game. Of course, you have the Omni Knight. It's an answer, of course, to the Sven. I mean, for the GA and maybe the repel onto those stunts. But as we can see, the Wind Ranger, the Phantom Lancer, the Lion has a lot of damage. I mean, in terms of laning. But I mean, the Lion is very squishy against the Macro 5, the Jakiro, against the Tuskar. The Tuskar also, plus this Uncle Ben here in the game. Uncle Ben.
Oh, man. You're really forcing it, man.
I'm forcing it.
Well, I'm not going to oblige. But, the problem I have with the Omni Knight versus the Sven is the Sven will have the level 15 talent, if I'm not mistaken, which will grant the Stormhammer Dispel. Which is a way to remove, of course, the Guardian Angel. They don't want it to happen if you're the Omni Knight.
So they need to wait for the Stormhammer
to be used already.
To be used,
probably,
in terms of clash. But let's see, Team Veteran banning out a Storm Spirit. They don't want to deal with that zip zap type of hero.
I think for the third game, the Storm Spirit is already also banned out.
They don't want this.
Yeah, and generally you don't want that to happen as well because the Sven is great. I mean, the Storm Spirit is great versus the Sven. Well, it's also the same with the Ember Spirit, I think.
Same type of spirit.
Yeah, because the fact that the problem with Sven is that he can't catch up with all of these heroes. He can be kited easily.
Yeah.
The Ember Spirit kind of is a discount Storm Spirit for you.
But I will choose to ban the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, I agree.
Against Ember Spirit.
Yeah. In lieu of the Ember Spirit, the Tinker
Ooh.
is the closing pick for Team Veteran right now.
Okay, another Tinker pick for Team Veteran. An answer
You
for
know,
this Ember Spirit also? Kind of an answer.
kind of an answer maybe because of the damage. But, when the Side of Vice kicks in for the Tinker, that is also a great answer to the Ember Spirit.
Ember Spirit.
But I'm just going to say that this Phantom Lancer is going to have the worst game of his life because 3 heroes are countering
yeah,
him. That's the Earthshaker, number 1.
Yeah.
Second is the Sven. Third is the Tinker.
And it's very questionable for me. I mean, for Team 751 revealing their
Phantom Lancer.
Phantom Lancer early on.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the second pick for Team 751. And
That's true. The thing is, though...
those illusions won't matter.
Yeah.
Amen.
I think the Phantom Lancer will definitely have a bad game this time because of the fact that 3 heroes are direct counters to the hero.
The March of the
But,
Machines,
you know,
the Cleave.
The idea is if you pick these cores at the start of the match, the start of the draft phase, the first phase, it kind of forces your opponents to counter that specific hero, to commit picks just to take out and counter this hero. But
Yeah.
if you have the last pick, you will have sort of a free game for one of your cores first. So the idea is draft a core at the start of the drafting phase so that you'll have at least one core that will not be countered at all.
Right.
Because your opponents will just focus on countering the hero. In this case, the Phantom Lancer is the sacrifice. The Ember Spirit is
the semi-counter counter.
the counter.
The
counter. Yeah.
Yeah, the counter to the counter.
That's true. So
Well, I mean,
it
man,
could work. It could work.
It's a Tinker. I mean, the shield,
Flame Guard.
the flame guard of the Ember Spirit will fall off easily with the laser and the racket.
Actually, no, because the laser doesn't remove the flame guard because it's considered pure damage.
Yeah,
Only
it's not
the heat-seeking
magic.
missile.
It's not magic, right?
It is not. So maybe worst case scenario, the Ember Spirit will walk over March of the Machines. But at the top competitive level, definitely that
they
won't
won't
happen.
do that.
They won't do that for sure.
Well, let's see. We're just waiting for the game, ladies and gentlemen, and shout outs to all of our international viewers, and of course our local viewers who are watching.
Yeah.
And of course to the Visayas region here in the Philippines, because Station 751 is a Visayas team.
Yeah.
And I'm still not sure for Team Veteran for where they are.
It is again still not set in stone, right? Because you're gonna have to still factor in the aggressiveness that can come out from your team. The lack of discipline.
Yep.
Whenever you
They're
have
ahead.
these leads,
Yes.
they're ahead. You saw Station 751 already mount their comeback
Yeah.
versus Team Veteran.
And of
Let's see
course-
if that will be the case again.
Well, let's see. Let's have our team and player rundown direct. Please do press that F5. Mackenzie will be using the Lion, Mr. H, as the WR, Mewtwo with his Phantom Lancer, Ariel as the Ember Spirit, and Sheila
Yeah.
as the Omni Knight.
On the other side, you have Team Veteran, you have Leo. On the Sven, you have Rap on the Tusk. You have, I think, Shoti
Shouty.
on the Earth Shaker. You have Insane on the Tinker. And Kenji on to this Jakiro.
This
game
is
number 3.
game 3, right?
Yeah, game number 3 of a best of 3 series.
Yeah.
Winner goes to the grand final.
And both of these teams are also good mechanically, as we saw.
Yeah.
In those two games.
I think the fault for both of these teams is that their decision making isn't as great as
Their
the top teams. Yeah.
mechanical
Yeah.
prowess.
Promise, yeah. Up top, they will contest this Omni Knight, and with the Orb of Venom, that's just way too much
man.
damage.
Ooh,
Oh,
Storm-
they will commit on this one. The
and
wind
this
run
is a misclick wind run, but okay, it will be enough
will be
to
enough.
save her.
The thing with the patch that we have right now is kind of a little bit. I'm just saying a little bit. It kind of favored the Sven because there was a time where mangoes were too much of a luxury for Sven to pick it. He will be only able to get one at the laning stage. But because of the fact that mangoes have been cheaper, sometimes Sven users can pick more
Mangoes.
and can stay lane, can just pop up some Stormhammers more often as compared before.
Yeah, cheaper but with quality, right?
Yeah, better quality. I would
Better
say.
quality, of course, with the regeneration. Right?
Regeneration. I mean, the mana isn't as much as before, but you don't
But
need
it's K.
much. Yeah, you don't need that much mana if you're this Sven. You just want to have enough mana for you to put out a Stormhammer in front of your opponents.
Of course, the Stormhammer has that 140 or to maybe 120 to 140 mana, and that's just one mango. I mean, for this Ben. But I mean,
Surely.
he will not even use that Stormhammer to farm.
Yeah, we'll not use it, but in many situations, you want to have
The initiation.
The initiation for sure. And the thing with Stormhammer is that its cooldown is quite low as compared to other stuns.
You're right.
And the only trade-off is that it requires a lot of mana for Sven. But because of the accessibility of the mangoes right now, Svens are, Sven users are in a much better position as compared before.
Correct. As we can see, Mr. H is the off lane.
Yeah, the offlane Wind Ranger.
For 751, but
what a dive.
in the mid lane, an off-cam kill, ladies and gentlemen. Nice dive. Mr. Ariel getting the Tinker. We've said a lot about the Tinker against the Ember Spirit, but in the early stages of the game, the Ember Spirit can eventually bully out the Tinker.
Yeah, I agree. I think now that I thought about it, it's definitely Ember Spirit that's in favor of this matchup. Like I told you, Laser doesn't
go through the
doesn't-
spell shield.
Well, it does deal the damage onto the special, but it will not be enough to remove the flame.
But
guard
hold
up
that
top.
thought, Wolf. There comes the Wind Run from the Wind Ranger. Jakiro pops
Oh.
that. Do a breath, but the Ember Spirit Ariel is here to the
With the
rescue. Fire burning onto the dance floor with the haste.
What a timely
haste.
haste as well.
Yes.
And for the first time in 3 games, it seems like Station 751 are getting the better end of this early game. We're seeing right now.
Yeah, man. And with that, of course, free experience, free gold for here in the mid lane. Meanwhile, Sheila will be slain.
Will be taken out.
Will be
up top.
taken out, yeah.
I'm not sure anymore who is the offlaner here. I think Sheila has been the offlaner for Station 751, so I think that this Wind Ranger is a support.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm guessing this is a switch lane.
I think they kind of switched the lane, yeah. Sheila didn't start as the
safe lane,
I think.
right?
Maybe he just, I'm not sure about this, but I think that they kind of sacrificed a little bit of experience for the Omni Knight so that they can pull off the creep wave a little bit, delay it a while. And that's probably why the lanes are pushed heavily against
the
Radiant side.
Right. But there's going to be another
look
pull
at the
here.
damage.
Oh man, as we've said, that one armor for the Lion and the low HP, I mean, won't even secure his life. But as we say this, Tinker will eventually get his redemption kill.
Yeah, with the help of the
with the
Tusk.
help of the Tusk in the mid lane. So, I mean, Mr. H, what is the strategy here for Station 5-1? It's kind of confusing because Mr. H going to the mid lane, and right now, Omni Knight falls up. Being slain.
Yeah, that was a kill onto the Omni Knight, like I mentioned. But to answer your question, it's still not clear to me as far as the movements in general of these cores for both teams are concerned.
Yeah.
But for veteran, I think that their approach to the game is quite simple. Have the Sven with the early game rotations. Maybe stack for the Sven. Get this Sven online as early as possible. So that it can create the space for the Tinker, because this is a substitute. Whenever you get a Tinker game, the Tinker does not make the space for you. You have to make the space for the Tinker.
Yep.
And it's generally the case. And you pair up the Tinker with a non-heavily farming core. I mean, the Sven for sure wants more items. But the thing is, he does have the cleave and he can take out the stacks easily.
Correct.
Which also translates to him being earlier online.
Yeah.
And maybe that is the general idea for a veteran right now.
And of course, if you're against a Tusk and a Jakiro, you can easily dodge the power shot from the Wind Ranger with the snowball, and the Lion, man, you can easily kite him using the microfire or even just the dual breath. So I mean, Station 751 needs the damage output from their course to get back. I mean, into this game, and of course, as we've said, Mewtwo will definitely, on paper, have a hard time in the late game.
Yeah.
So they're just securing his farm right now. Maybe hope for the best to gain the damage.
I'm actually wondering why they aren't committing a lot on this Phantom Lancer. Maybe because of the fact that they understand that this Phantom Lancer will have a bad time anyway, so that
But you spoke too soon, man.
Yeah, spoke too soon. Now they are.
Okay, nice impale.
What an impale, though.
For Mackenzie, but you're trapped.
Yeah.
Mewtwo getting caught off. I mean,
Yeah. I guess I spoke
too soon.
Well, I think if we look
the
at
caster curse, man.
the caster curse. But yeah, I was really wondering why they weren't committing onto the Phantom Lancer. But I think the answer is you're just waiting for the most
Right time.
opportune moment.
Yeah, correct. And it's nighttime. That's the best time to smoke up.
Yeah, I think we should look at the networks right now. We're gonna have to hold that thought as Shoti is being contested.
Nice earth spike.
What a nerd
But man, the snowball fissure, Mackenzie falling down, Echo Slam, Shoti controlling those illusions. Here comes the TP from the Wind Ranger. The Shaco shot.
No,
yeah,
man,
okay.
not much mana. Does have the power shot after the mango, but Mewtwo will not be. It's not even gonna commit a while. There is the counter kill from the Tusk. No, it will not be enough.
Okay.
As
that
was 10 health, I think.
Correct.
10 HP. Was able to survive.
Okay, that was very unfortunate for both of the teams. I mean, the power shot can easily take down the Earthshaker, but that the creeps was blocking the way for the first extra damage of the power shot. But I mean, unfortunate also for the Tusk.
Oh man,
because of the Wind Ranger survives.
I mean, I think the Tusk might have overcommitted this time. But fortunately, he does have the help of the Tinker.
Gets Lion.
Lion is way too squishy versus the members of Veteran. And of course, that Lion will fall. Going back to the Wind Ranger, I think, mathematically speaking, if we compare the old power shot as compared to the new power shot, it does have the greater initial damage, but I'm going to have to hold the thought as they will try to go on onto this Omni-Knight. Repel will be there. Sheila tries to run away. That's just a level 1 Repel. The Ice Path will connect thereafter.
Correct.
And they will be able to take out the Omni-Knight down bottom.
Man, as you can see, this is a support against a core, and that is just an Earthshaker.
Yeah.
Man.
Anyway, going back to the Wind Ranger.
Yeah, he got nerfed. She got nerfed.
She got nerfed. But before... Oh, I mean, I don't have time to talk because they're going on to the Wind Ranger this time. There is a repel after the purification, but what a shackle.
A shackle shot launches
onto two. But the Snowball still chasing the Wind Ranger. Wind Run has been activated as well, but the Storm Hammer will finish him off.
But let's see, they're still chasing Mr. Rap Save Me. Nice eye shards, but Ariel will get the double kill because of that Flame Remnant. Shoti falling low against the illusions coming out of the Phantom Lancer. But I'm sorry, back to our topic earlier, Wind Ranger didn't got nerfed. The power shot damage has been changed.
Yeah,
it's still the same damage from the last power shot, but the damage from the early level 1 has been
rescaled.
Yeah, rescaled. I mean,
so actually. Oh man, we don't have time to explain because the Lion has been contested this time around. But what an spike coming out from him.
Okay, the rocket will chase him down.
Problem though was the missiles. Yeah, it will chase him down.
6-9 is our score, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of confusing skirmishes here into the early stages of the game.
Shot will not land, but I don't think it matters because Ariel is in here.
Okay.
And Ariel will get the killing spree after the takedown of the Jakiro.
And again, an eye for an eye into the game. I mean, we're having ourselves a stalemate, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes early on, both of the cores of the side of Team 751 leading. But as you can see, Team Veteran is indeed chasing them very tight, very close.
Very closely.
Yeah.
I think that this will be a very early boots of travel for the Tinker. By very early, I mean could be like 11 or 12 minutes at this
Rate.
Yeah, at this rate that is still very
Quick.
early. You know the thing with Tinker.
What?
I always talk about him is like it's like you're being stuck in traffic, right? Whenever you get delayed.
In EDSA?
Yeah, they don't know EDSA probably. I mean the international viewers, but generally when your boots of travel gets delayed by like 30 seconds or so because of a death or something, it kind of inflates. Right?
Yeah.
But anyways, you're gonna have to hold the thought as
Oh, nice
what a
dodge!
dodge! What a dodge!
From the snowball, the finger won't do anything. Rap saved me.
Yeah.
He is indeed saving the lives of his teammates right now.
Yeah, I think so. This will be 12-minute boots of
12
travel,
minutes of travel. Every second counts
which is very
in the world of Dota.
Yeah,
right?
I was talking about being stuck in traffic as if this is correlated to the boots of travel timing. Because if you're a tinker, like, imagine if you're in traffic, you wake up
Okay, I
5:30,
will.
you go to work or school at 5:30, you will
Yeah.
not be late, right?
Yeah.
But if you go at like 5:30 in the morning, 5:35, which is only 5 minutes late, you're gonna be late to school or work by 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
That's how traffic
And that affects
works.
the payroll.
Yeah, that also
affects the payroll,
right?
payroll.
And if you go like 5:40, you'll be late for an hour. Like
Yeah.
there's an exponential difference between your time of departure from your home.
Basically,
and
Wolf is
traffic-
saying
and your traffic.
time is gold.
Why are you cutting what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, man.
But yeah, I mean, you already said it. There is a exponential correlation between the timings of the boots of travel. So what I'm trying to say is that if you die as a tinker like twice, your boots of travel timing will be delayed so much
Yeah.
that it will also lead up to you losing a lot of gold in the as a result. Fortunately for Insane with the tinker right now, he got a very early.
He is on time.
Tinker, yes, quite on time.
He woke up
12
early.
minutes.
He woke up early, man.
Yeah. He followed this alarm.
He is prepared
Oh, what a
for
nice
this
path.
game. Okay, let's see, man. Nice setup for the Fisher and Ice Path. Plus the Ice Shard.
Oh, the Echo Slam.
Okay, there's the
Oh.
GA. But
Phantom
it
Master.
won't do a thing as the damage is absent for Team 751. They will eventually get one, but Sheila doesn't have the mana. Okay, he will go for the Soul Ring. But in the
Oh.
mid lane, okay, Ariel
Ariel.
gets the spin. But right now, Team Veteran, will they go for the push? No, yes, they will. They will force out this push. But man, okay, we're talking about the Tinker, we're talking about the Wind Ranger, but as we can see, one of the X factors with this game, I'm guessing that it's Shotty because of his fishers are indeed on point.
Yeah, I agree.
Plus the Echo Slams
Yeah.
are.
Oh,
Oh, man, nice.
They're making an X mark. Man, but I think Sheila is gonna fall pretty soon. Does have the repel, tries to run away. He's gonna be chased out by the members of Veteran. Repel will be expiring soon. Wow, what a maneuver! But it will not be enough. It will still be taken out. Wind Ranger might also be
Okay,
another extra kill in here.
The Fisher will miss.
Try to still fight, but the
Ooh.
damage, the magic damage, is gonna be enough to take out the Wind Ranger this time. In comes Ariel though. Can he get
Ariel.
any return frags for his team? I think he will.
Okay, we will
Blade
pop the
mail
Blade
as
Mail.
well.
Mega kill for Mr. Ariel. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it's all up to Ariel into this game right now. As we can see, he is leading the net worth. Plus, can we see the KDA stat? Mr. Direct Ender? 7-1-1 for Mr. Ariel. So because of the mid lane Tinker, but the pressure is on for team 751
Oh, what
because
happened?
they're
Oh man, Leo actually caught Ariel
Oh man.
somewhere. We don't
Didn't
know.
see-
We didn't see.
Yeah.
So we're far too focused on this Ember Spirit that way. I actually lost the vision of that specific hero. I like that he went for the Blade Mail. It also deals well versus the Tinker.
Yep.
At a certain point versus the versus this Sven. But you don't really want to go and face the Sven, pop the blade mail, and hope for the best that he will be taken up because again, the Sven has a ton of HP in him, especially when he activates the God Strength because of the bonus strength that he will get out of that. So you don't want to do that versus the Sven.
And we are now witnessing the Tinker game, man. As early on as level 15, as the map dictates where the Tinker is, as you can see the stacks here into the jungle side. Now they are setting up here in the bottom lane. Ariel is just fronting out everyone. Nice wards coming out from a team veteran. Okay, the Lion is the first target. And that is an easy kill for the Sven. Echo Slam has been committed. They won't do anything. Wind Run for the Wind Ranger. Oh no, the chase down is here. The Snowball coming out from Rap Rap. Save me. Here comes the TP from the Omni Knight. Double kill for Mr. Leo. Dual breath also. The Omni Knight.
Oh, triple kill.
TPing to death. 11-17. And the Tinker is still farming his way. That's a 4 against 4.
You know, we were talking
situation?
about the general idea for Team Veteran. It is happening right now.
Yeah.
The Sven will be that early game, the mid game force for Veteran, but in comes the Ember Spirit was able to take out Shakira just as quickly as that because of the Blade Mail as well. They're trying to catch this Sven, but will not be able to do so. He's being protected by his teammates right now. No. And now the Lion has been caught in a very bad spot while they were able to take out the Wind Ranger and the Lion at the same time. Now they're chasing this Ember Spirit, but the Ember Spirit is gone and out.
It's okay.
It's okay, but 2 kills will be in favor of Veteran. It's not okay for 751, but it's definitely a good trade for Team Veteran.
I mean, They don't even care about the Ember Spirit right now. They will just let the Ember Spirit go for the Flame Guards. They will just dodge him out and burst down all of these supports, especially the Lion, man. Having all these deaths, as we've said in the drafting phase, the Lion is just an easy target for Team Veteran.
There's a tier 1 tower down in the mid, but the biggest lane that Veteran has pushed away is already the bottom lane. Already done with 2 tier 2 towers. And Phantom Lancer might have a good amount of farm, but he can't fight nonetheless. That's the big problem I have for this Phantom Lancer pick right now. Well, I mean, we talked about it in the draft. It will have a bad
We've been talking
game
about
for
him
sure.
10 times already.
10 times already. He's going to have a bad game, and it's not going to end pretty soon. 3 hits onto the Lion is all that Leo needed.
It doesn't have any options, man. Okay, here's another backup. Nice shackle shot. Triggers out the power shot. Ariel will eventually get a kill, and that's going to be a killing spree for Mewtwo. We've been talking about him 10 times, and we'll need to talk about him again because he is having a nice, kind of a safe game right now for the PL. Going for the KS.
All right. We talked about Team Veteran having these very aggressive maneuvers around the map, and we also talked about 751 punishing them. This time, though, they will go on to area completely knows what's happening around.
This is risky. Nice use from 751 to cancel out that TP. A nice Earth Spike for Mackenzie. Killing spree for Mr. Ariel. Okay, man, the Blade Mail is a very viable item for Mr. Ariel right now. He's been using that a lot in getting kills.
Because, there's a lot of uncontrollable damage from Team Veteran per se now. By uncontrollable, I mean once you use your skill, you will not be able to stop it. Like, for example, the Macro Fire, the Dual Breath, March of the Machines is there.
Even the Echo Slam.
Echo Slam at a certain point. Even the stun that can come out from the Aftershock or the Earth Shaker. You can't stop. You can't control them once you already let them go. That's why the Blade Mail is viable in this specific game for this Ember Spirit.
Yeah. And again, man, look at the network graph. Phantom Lancer coming back.
Yeah.
From that very hard early game in the bottom lane. We're just 20 minutes to this game.
You know, we were talking about the Phantom Lancer, but we have to say and commend the Phantom Lancer because he's playing really well despite him despite him being in a very bad disadvantage.
Correct.
Right. So here's the deal: Phantom Lancer has been farming a lot this game and has been farming really well.
Yeah.
Problem is, it doesn't matter if he has the farm, he will still have a lot of trouble team fighting.
Meanwhile, in the
Ariel
mid lane,
gets out.
okay, Fire Remnant out.
Yeah. Okay, going back to the Phantom Lancer now, that's the setting, right? He can farm, but he can't team fight head
Also,
on.
correct.
But if he times it perfectly well, like what happened last time where he was able to get a kill on the Tinker, was
But
enough.
as we say
man,
this,
the damage.
BKB ultimate for the Sven. And fight me please, says Leo, because the Wind Ranger is now falling low, uses the Wind Run. The
Oh, he
dual
dodges
breath
the
will
dual
miss, but again, the heat-seeking
Heat-seeking
missiles
missile.
from the
enough.
Tinker will finish up the Wind Ranger.
Oh, the
Okay,
stun?
another totem for the Earth Shaker. Nice block. Okay, Fire Remnant in, but the Walrus Punch is there. Here comes the GA. The Tinker won't do anything. No damage coming up from his bed as well. Nice purification
Nice
coming out
heals.
from the Omni Knight. The buyback has been committed for this Ember Spirit.
It comes the Phantom Lancer onto the backlines. He will try to go to Jakiro. Jakiro will fall. Eventually, the buyback from the Ember Spirit, like you mentioned, but a two-man stun coming out from the
Nice block.
Earth Shaker. It will not be enough as the damage is going to be way too much coming from both of the cores of the Station
They're still
751.
chasing. He's still
trying to chase.
chasing.
He is going to chase this Tusk, but the Tusk will pick up an invisibility rune. I mean, how lucky can you get?
Nice GA from the Omni Knight to save his allies. Is Ben running low with the damage, of course, because of the duration of the... What's his ultimate? Of his Ben?
God's strength.
The God Strength has expired. And of course, without any damage, and the Tinker falling low on mana as well.
Yeah.
No damage output from the final part of the clash coming out from Team Veteran.
This is a big power spike, though, for the Sven, I would say, because
Yes.
of the presence of the BKB that he did pick up. There's a lot of
That's a fresh
damage.
10 seconds,
The
yeah.
fresh 10-second BKB. I think that they kind of lost that fight, or, they did not outright won that
Speaking
fight.
of fight,
man.
another fight here into the top lane. I mean, that's a pick-off.
That is
No,
another
Omni-Knight.
pick-off, like I mentioned. The Shadow Blade picked up by the Phantom Lancer. Anyways, going back, it is very crucial for this Sven to kind of layer his God Strength on top of the BKB properly and time it perfectly well, like they did on the previous match. I think the only reason why they did not win that clash outright was because of the fact that the Ember Spirit committed the buyback. While that's happening, or the three
Oh,
members
man, Tinker.
down for 751 was a double kill. for
Outplaying two
Insane.
heroes.
Yeah, I didn't know what happened specifically.
But still, Tinker, man.
Oh no, this is bad for the Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, he's alone.
The Aghanim Scepter is available for the Tinker. This is the direct counter to the Phantom Lancer.
The illusions will be
Depleted.
Yeah.
They don't stand a chance versus the members of
the bouncing lasers.
a veteran right now.
Yeah. I mean, Ben needs to time his God Strength and BKB perfectly. As you've said in the last clash, the Wind Ranger took a lot of time for this Ben to kill her. And because of the Wind Run, gave a lot of positioning to Team 751 in that last clash. But with this kind of pickups that we are seeing for Team Veteran, Team 751 is having disadvantage in terms of team fights. There's always 2 versus 5 team fight that is happening in this game.
Oh.
Okay.
We tried to chase this Tusk,
Hey!
but the Lion is going to be concerned about his life. The smoke will soon dissipate. They're actually spotted out by the ward. That was a shackle. I don't know. I didn't know if that landed. It seems
Sven
like it
falling
didn't.
low.
But the Sven gets away. Have the BKB, I think.
Yeah.
And, well, there is a 10-minute to 15-minute timing or window of opportunity for this Sven to dominate completely the members of 751 because of the presence of his BKB.
And the God Strength and the Cleave. But guessing that PL with the BKB, he can, bully out a Tinker, of course, with those mana bricks. With the illusions. Without the illusion, he can't. But of course, with the BKB, I'm guessing that he still has enough damage to get the Tinker and to tank out all those magic damage. But let's see if that's the situation, because Team Veteran will indeed pop the smoke here into the jungle side.
Will pop. Now they want to go onto the Omni Knight. What a shards. But fortunately, there is a
Nice
force staff available for 751.
No God Strength for the Sven. Shorty.
This is good timing though.
Yeah. They can go for the Station 5-1.
Oh,
okay, yes, they will. The first target will be the Tinker, but nice dagger out from the Tinker, and the laser will kill out the Phantom Lancer. Rap save me. He's still going in for the chase.
That is really bad for the Phantom Lancer. Gave away a mega kill streak for the Tinker.
Yes.
On its lonesome, it's already bad. The Ice Path is perfectly timed to catch off the Omni Knight. And the Omni Knight can't even react to that one. What an Ice Path. Just right at the timing where the repel expired.
Yep. 40 seconds into the death timer for both of the main core heroes. For the side of 751. And Veteran can still go for this. The God Strength is almost up right now.
Try to push. Here.
They don't even need the God Strength.
Tower. Don't need it. Right as of this moment, nice searing chains after the Slide of Fist from the Ember Spirit. It's gonna be really concerning for Rio, and just try to back down right now.
No mana for the Tinker. And no God Strength for the Sven. Actually, God Strength is now online, but nice defense from Team 751.
With the correct spacing, with the correct usage of the Sleight of Fist, was able to fend away the members of Veteran.
Well, the Wind Ranger is now converting into a carry. Can actually kite out an Sven or maybe a Tinker.
Maybe. Nah, I don't think so. Maybe when she is repelled and she has got a lot of items, maybe she can fight toe-to-toe versus the Tinker. But until then, I'm not seeing it. Especially because of the fact that the Tinker has got this laser and this hit-seeking missiles.
Correct. One laser.
And Wind Ranger doesn't have the way to deal with it just yet. Unless, of course, there's a repel again.
Or maybe maybe a nullifier is a good counter item against the Tinker.
Yeah, generally it is. Yeah. There's a good scat coming out from Veteran, but unfortunately that is an Ember Spirit, not an easy target to take. Gets away to safety. For Veteran right now, I think that they will just have to wait for their cooldowns to be off and then to get a pick off once more.
Well, let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of slowed down. The game has been slowed down, after that last fight in the mid lane. Wind Ranger having the Maelstrom. And they will rotate into the top lane. Ariel kind of lacking off his items. Now having that BKB queued against the Tinker. And maybe against the Jakiro. And lots of lockdown potential coming out.
Nice path. It is going to connect with the Macropyre on top. The War Spark as well. Do they have enough stuns? They will have it. And Ariel didn't have vision of the high ground. Yeah. And Veteran really took advantage of it. Because of that pickup, they will transition into the Roshan.
Oh, man. That was just a risky farming play from the Ember Spirit without even using his Fire Remnant to reserving a Fire Remnant in the map to get out. And because of that, this is a free Roshan.
Yeah, definitely a free Roshan. Ember Spirit will have the buyback soon, but I'm not seeing them committing this buyback just to contest these Aegis.
Yeah.
And the Aegis will be in the hands of this Ven. And they can easily transition into a push for sure. The Macropyre is not available. GS as well.
And they will.
But they will have it pretty soon.
Team Veteran on the verge of victory right now, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds to the death timer of the Ember Spirit. He has the buyback, but oh no, who's this? This is the PL. They are stalking him right now.
This is a complete sandwich maneuver.
Okay.
The Phantom Lancer gets away into safety.
Almost there, but still not there. PL saving his soul from that casualty. Okay, the Ember Spirit is now alive. 2 heroes from Team 751 pushing out the top tier 2, controlling out the lanes.
Oh, another connection onto the Ember Spirit, and I think it will fall. Does have the buyback, but that is a costly mistake once again from the Ember Spirit. How many times is he gonna get off? Get caught off, I mean, and Leo with a God strength.
He doesn't have the BKB to dodge out stuns.
I mean, wow. Still has got the Aegis, and they have 2 Siege Creeps.
And mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Backs down. I mean, the Shackle connects for sure, but...
No damage.
No damage at all. Phantom Lancer able to take out 1 tower, but... That's just 1 tier 1 tower.
Oh,
and there's the Echo Slam connecting onto 2. They will take out the Wind Ranger. The Earth Spike will be there to stop the bleeding. And I think the Omni-Knight will try to run away, but can he? No, he will not be able to do so, as a double kill will be there for Show T. The Embers, the Earth Shaker. With
a nice Echo Slam. Show T. Okay, here comes the buyback coming out from Team 751. Chasing 5 heroes. Nice slice of fist, but there goes the block from the Fisher. No shackle shot whatsoever from this Wind Ranger. And the sustain for the side of Team Veteran is there. Mission accomplished again. Getting those Roxes and going out safely. 34-18. Oh man, this is looking hard for 751. Team Veteran on the verge and going into the grand finals.
You know what's crazy about this is that they didn't even have to commit the Tinker in there.
Yeah.
I mean, just Tinker is using the March of the Machines. They don't even care at all. The Aegis is still intact, and they have the God Strength as well, once again. And on top of that, to put the icing on the cake, buybacks have been forced
committed.
out
Those are
for the members of 751.
Yeah.
Correct. And this is looking worse. From bad to worse. From worse to worst.
The worstest.
If there's any other superlative there for worse.
Worstest.
Worstest. I don't know.
I'm inventing that word.
We know that the worst is the
worst
end
is
of
the worst.
But,
yeah.
Just to describe this, we're going to have to invent a word, man.
This is a disaster. I mean, for 751. We've said it earlier. The Tinker. After the Tinker pick, we've kind of hypothesized that this is going to happen. And it indeed happened. And
indeed happened.
This Ben is just doing all the work. The Tinker is just marching the machines. And man, I would like to commend Earthshaker because of the positioning and the Echo Slams. Echo Slamajama.
Yeah, that
he's been doing into this game.
That was a great Echo Slam. And if there are any epic casters out there, for sure, Echo Slamajama will be out. That is a good shackle coming out from the Wind Ranger, but that is only on the Tusk. Not even enough to salvage his game for themselves.
Yep.
Shadow Fist will be there, but the barracks will be slowly taken out by this Sven. There's the Glyph of Fortification activated. They will actually catch him with the Searing Chains.
Woo!
But that is going to be the Aegis. They
Nice
actually
finger.
caught off 1.
Nice finger, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here comes the Aegis being popped. Echo Slamajama once again.
And
From the Earthshaker.
oh, what a nice
Shorty.
path once more. Ember Spirit has been caught. And he's dead once again. Phantom Lancer tries to salvage his fight by taking out the Tusk, but it's not even happening.
He will
The
die.
kites will be there. The blink out from the Tusk, he will be safe. And the Phantom Lancer will not even gain anything out of that. The Omni Knight will be taken out. And there is the Tinker forcing out this Phantom Lancer.
And it's over.
It is more than over.
Sven is not even attacking heroes. He's attacking the racks, man.
It's
And
just
even the
taking out
creeps.
For the past 3 or 4 instances where the Ember Spirit died, it was because of the Ice Path.
Yeah.
And this
Ice Path.
Jakiro is really commendable
On point.
how many times he was able
Kenji.
to take out the Ember Spirit. And
There you
now
go.
Veteran, they will go to the grand final
finals.
of the Mogul Mayhem.
Congratulations to Team Veteran and also congratulations for Team 751 for making it this far. But the better team won
The better team.
the game. And there were 3 crucial entries of ice bats from that game. As you've said, Ember Spirit risking his life in farming out creeps, and
Yeah, I did. No,
Kenji on point, having those on point ice bats and getting Kenji as an Ember Spirit, you need to reserve a flame. I mean, a fire remnant for you to get out.
Yeah,
But the ice bat and the burst coming out from Team Veteran was enough.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, the Ember Spirit reserved some of his fire remnants right there. But what he did not